Hey man, talking about tools, keep it down to 2 minutes. That's my rule. All right, so what I have is I have a Walbro, and I have a Zama. You know, I don't know what the hell this is. Some of you may have never seen it before. So inside these little carburetors, there is a needle valve in there. Set at about approximately the spring tension, about 10 psi. So what this does inside there sets that lever right to a different depth based on, they're slick, aren't they? Zama. Based on the model, and the little numbers are written on it. And then you hold it across the base, and then you measure it, make sure that lever just touches, right? And just see how this wobbles. So if it's sitting on a carburetor, and I'll do some demonstration of it, but these are two tools you can have that you can order that you need to have if you do carburetor work. Now, I used to do carburetor work. I used to do hundreds of carburetors. I was actually going to rehab them and send them out, and just so hard to retest. And then I just found various problems, and they wouldn't adjust and stay adjusted. And then I found out there's a Kevlar seat in the middle and blah, 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 blah. But there's times you can use this. I used the Zama just recently on this C2 carburetor that was 30-some years old. Cleaned it. I know how to do it. I soaked it in my Chem Dip, and I use my ultrasonic sink, right? And that carburetor turned out and run like a champ in my 30-plus-year-old Saw, 30-plus-year-old carburetor from Zama C2, who knows? And all because I had this wonderful tube. So these are good tools to have. So what I do with these little tools, and I'll go over some of these, what I do with these little tools is I try to buy the repair kits, carburetors. The HIP is really good with it, and they'll include a lot of stuff in there, and I try to do that. And so I'll get those. So I've gotten several of these, right? They're a dime a dozen. Instead of paying $10 for it, just look for what you're buying for, and maybe you can get the tool included in the package. So always shop around. Get the bang for the buck. That's what I always tell people, right? Zama Walbro tools, that's what they look like. If you ever saw them on the internet, now you know. Henry, the Weeder Man out. I'm at my 2-minute rule.